I found this product at Go Well. So today I'm working with a two-part epoxy. This is epoxy steel, and of course it's quick set. This takes about 5 minutes to dry is what they explain. I believe that you should wait a little longer than 5 minutes. I think if you're going to do it, it's something that you can get it to sit stationary for about an hour before you start to maneuver it or move it again. I think that would be great. The black one, this right here is the hardener, and this right here is the resin. When mixing these two products, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put 50% and 50%, equaling 100% of the material, and then you're going to want to mix it really well. I'm going to show you how to do that, and the reason being is what's happened here is I've been keeping my brother's scanner, which I keep in my backpack, and I use it quite often for scanning things like receipts and documents, and the back has come broken. Both these parts had a little nipple that went in here like so, and you can see there where there's a broken part. What we're going to do is we're going to get this to bond back together, and we're going to put it here. A lot of people usually just use the second part or the second piece, and they attempt to bond this back, but there's a lot of play, and the part will go back and forth, and it's most likely liable to re-break due to the structure and what parts are going to be bonded, which would just be this small edge right here. It's not much, and that's not really enough for it to have a solid or secure bond. So what I've done, I found this piece of construction material, and it's a piece of plastic that's usually used for the seams of drywall or things along the lines of trying to put drywall and studs and things like this. What I've done is I've cut it to a smaller shape, something that I can use, and then I've molded it by bending it to the part that I would like to use. All right, so there's a reason we're doing this, and it's a little off. I did this a few minutes ago, so it's already bent. I'm going to bend it again. We're going to bend it again. We're going to go down like so, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to match that shape. That's it right there. That's pretty close. So the reason being, once you apply this piece and you get it into the position that you believe it should be, you can actually take this second part or second piece and we can apply it right there like that. That's going to create for all of this area to become part of the structure of this one break, and that's going to make a big difference. That's going to help us create a stronger bond, something that's of course going to hold long term, and possibly be able to take a few more bends and bangs and pushes in my backpack there. When trying to find two parts, you either want to find something that has a very similar material, or things like plastic and metal. Those two things will bond together with this epoxy two-part steel. Things can be difficult when you're working with a smooth surface like glass, so beware. Usually you want to scuff the surface. I don't have much with me. I would usually use sandpaper. I'm traveling, so of course what I'm going to use is just this scrubby pad right here to try to create a little bit rougher edge. Or sandpaper or something a little rougher. Light steel wool, maybe 000, quad 0, something like that. That will just put you just want to scuff off any of the shiny parts that you have on there, anything that might restrict from the bond holding. If you have alcohol in your plastic, you can use alcohol. That will definitely clean the surface. I don't have much. I'm not going to put water on it. I'm gonna just brush it off with my hands, and we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna double check the shape, see if it's close or where I would like to be. It's definitely close. I think with a piece of tape, which I've got a piece of tape ready right here, came off of the razors that I've just purchased from the grocery store. So of course that's recycled material. We're going to bring that in, and I do suggest, of course, going ahead and making sure that you hold it down. Usually holding it with your fingers for a certain period of time doesn't always do the trick. If you've got something and it's handy and you're able to use a piece of structure or something like that, then go for it. Okay, so here we go. Plain and simple. Brother scanner. Parts are broken. The piece that we are going to put back on. Support. Molded to a shape that's going to fit. Share again. All right, let's do this. Let's get the brother over here. She's ready. That's ready. Apart and there. So here we go. All right. I'm also going to use this to create our two-part epoxy. So when you open the resin, you're going to take it off. There is a metal there, a metal seal. You're going to take the point. You're going to flip the cap upside down, and you got to poke a hole. There we go. Doesn't look like it went all the way through, so we're going to try it again. Here we go. All right, here we go. I must say, for a new tube, there's usually a little more product. Looks like mine had a little bit of air in there. It's a sticky product. If you have gloves, use it. Try not to get it on your hands. Here we go. Poke a hole. $50-50. There you go. This product dries fast. They give you this little spreader here. You can see the color change. We start with white and black. It starts to go to like a medium gray. There we go. Here we go. Let's start. First, so you can see, I am just going to as you can see, just a little bit on the edge. There it is. There's a bit of extra material in there, a little more than I'd like to see. You can see the part is in the back there. I'm going to work on it and try to get some of the extra material off, clean it up a little bit, and I'm going to try to put a dab of the two-part epoxy right there. Now that it's kind of stationary and holding itself in place, but I'm going to give it a few minutes before I go back in there. Give it some time to dry.